Lieutenant Governor Tom O'Neill. I'd like to introduce now the chairman of the Massachusetts Boxing Commission, former New England welterweight champ, Walter Byers.
Who is Dick Ecklund's wife. And she doesn't look like she has a 4-year-old daughter either, does she?
Beside him,
not at all.
Commissioners Joe Wright and Jim McCarthy.
A very pretty young lady.
Another outstanding figure with us tonight, familiar to all boxing fans.
You see that? You can see the ring.
Right there in the ring.
Floor, Don, looks like it's been eaten by moths or something. They haven't been having many fights here lately. I have to Don, this is a first for me. I've never seen a trainer introduced in the ring before a fight.
Joe White is introduced.
The Celtic star.
And also with us is his former teammate, former Celtic, Sidney Wicks. In that same section, the
Sidney Wicks,
middleweight champion of the world, our own marvelous Marvin Hagler.
That bald-headed fellow there is Marvin Hagler, Don.
Oh, I'm glad to know that, Larry.
New England has had a lot of outstanding boxers over the years, and he is the most outstanding fighter to come out of this region in recent years as a middleweight.
Fight the inimitable Don Dunphy.
I'm the only one they didn't boo.
I'm putting you on the ballot.
The referee is telling him his name is Tommy Rawson, not Bob Rawson.
Before the fight can begin, I ask you all to please take your seats. The referee will not stop the match until everybody is seated. Please.
Well, the moment of truth arrives for both Dick Ecklund, who would like to move up in the professional ladder
in the corner,
in the welterweight class.
Right, men?
Right.
One thing I'll insist on, a nice clean break, no sneaking any punches, no hold and hit. Gloves closed, punches up. Watch the foreign substance in the corner, on your men. No coaching while the bout is going on, in between. Shake hands, men, come out boxing.
The referee is Tommy Rawson. We're ready now for round one.
Sometimes it takes a little longer to get to the truth than other times, Don.
But the truth crushed to earth will always rise, Larry. So here we are in round one at the Heinz Auditorium in Boston, Massachusetts.
They've had one common opponent, Willie Rodriguez. Leonard won a decision over him. Ecklund lost a decision to Rodriguez.
You're watching in color. Ecklund is wearing the blue trunks, and Sugar Ray Leonard, the black boy, is wearing the white trunks. Referee is Tommy Rawson, a Boston favorite. Both boys apparently are going to make good use of the left jab and their legs. The scoring again, the 10-point must system. 10 points to the winner of a round, 9 or less to the loser, and an even round they each get 10. The jabs are a little bit short.
Right now they're just sort of getting the geometry of each other, trying to measure their distance, see how quickly they move. Leonard's eyes are just as big as silver dollars. He's just really studying, a study in concentration as he watches this man who he's never seen before.
Ecklund has a habit of dropping that left hand could be trouble because Leonard has quick hands. That brought a smile to Ecklund's face. I don't know why. Ecklund very awkward. Sugar Ray giving it to Muhammad Ali. His real name is Ray Charles Leonard. 1 minute left in round one, scheduled for 10. Home box office, happy to bring it to you. There isn't much to choose between them in round one so far. Leonard has been flashy, but he hasn't done much. Ecklund also has done very little.
Tried to sneak a right over there, just barely grazed his chin.
About 20 seconds left in round one.
Ecklund seems to have very good quickness, Don.
Oh, yes. He told me he was going to move from side to side. There he goes. Only seconds remaining. There's the bell for round one. Let's go to Sugar Ray's corner and listen to his manager, Angelo Dundee.
Saying there, don't wave the right hand.
That's what makes him colorful, waving the right hand. I score that round even, Larry.
I gave it to Leonard by 10 points to 9.
For waving the right hand?
I just thought he got in a few extra punches.
Frankly, I didn't think either one of them deserved the round, so I called it even. Ready now for round two. Ecklund has never been knocked down, and neither has Sugar Ray in the professional ranks. Leonard seems to be biding his time, waiting for Ecklund to make a mistake. Leonard is fighting flat-footed at the moment. Ecklund up on his toes most of the time.
Ecklund's eyes are fixed right on Leonard's breastbone. Leonard is staring him square in the eye.
Ecklund seems to flinch a little bit, Larry. Good footwork by the Olympic champion.
Well, if his goal is to frustrate Leonard, he's doing it. Leonard still hasn't solved his speed, still doesn't know where to find him. He really doesn't like being the aggressor. And I think in his own cute way, Ecklund is making Leonard be the aggressor.
Ecklund is putting that jab in there now. Time running out in round 2. Half a minute to go. Swell jab by Leonard. Ecklund smiling again. Ecklund is down. Let's see if they call that a knockdown.
Watch it hooking around the neck. Come on,
Nope. Not a knockdown. And the bell rings.
I didn't think that was a knockdown, Don.
I didn't think it was either, Larry. We'll see it again on the replay.
Right.
Yeah, he was wrestled down.
He was a little off balance and wrestled down. It was not a knockdown.
Referee cautioned Leonard for arm around the neck. I gave that round to Leonard, nevertheless. How about you?
I gave it to Leonard also.
Johnny Dunn, a very popular handler of fighters up here, is the trainer for Dick Ecklund. There's Johnny leaning in, talking to him.
Ecklund has a bit of a reputation for being a fast liver, Don. And they're
what?
a fast liver. And they think that, at least Angelo said he thought that that's what has held him back. But of course, with an opportunity like this, perhaps he slowed down his living a little bit.
Or he may have liver trouble. Ecklund has a habit of smiling when he gets hit, and it's really not funny. That was a good punch.
Of course, Leonard keeps his left low also, so it's just a question of who's got the better reflexes with that low left.
Right.
Seems that Ecklund is more aware of trying to slip that right over. Leonard hasn't really tried yet.
Leonard will connect with a bowler one of these times, you can be sure of that. Leonard has the look, Larry, of a fellow who thinks the fight has gone far enough.
He went to school on those first 2 rounds, and now he wants to get out of school.
Ecklund is quick, however. Good defensive fighter.
Sugar Ray smiled at that one, and I think that Ecklund leads him 2 smiles to 1 so far.
The action is with the feet. Now they're opening up with the hands. Up goes the jab. I think Leonard is getting a little too cute on the inside. He's doing a lot of things that Sandy Sadler used to do, and I think Sadler would have been a better fighter if he didn't do them. It's because of trying to twist a guy and rough him up. There's that smile by Ecklund again after he was tagged. He's laughing.
If he gets knocked out, he'll go into hysteria.
He may get knocked out if he takes a couple more like that. You see how Leonard grabs him around the neck?
Young Ecklund is very ring-wise. He's handling this quite well.
Let's talk about Mission Viejo Invitational, a swimming meet starting Wednesday, July 26th. The top U.S. swimmers and divers compete in this last AAU meet with many of the former Olympic champions, including Brian Godell and Jenny Chandler in the competition. Wednesday, July 26th.
You know, I asked Sugar Ray Leonard if he had met the original Sugar Ray Robinson, who was voted in the HBO poll early this winter as the outstanding prize fighter of all time, about their meetings. And he said Sugar Ray Robinson had told him two things: stay away from women and do a lot of walking. He said walking was good for the balance. And Sugar Ray Leonard assured me that he's done a lot of walking.
You didn't answer the other part of it, Larry. Here's round 4. Ecklund forcing the action but not doing too much about it. Goes southpaw for a moment, runs into that right hand.
This is not an easy fight for Sugar Ray Leonard. I think it's a good fight for him to meet a fellow like this at this stage of his career.
Might teach him patience.
He has all of the skills you would want in a fighter, all of the reflexes, but that emotional and mental stability that you need when you're going against the top people, that's something that only comes with time.
Minutes left here in round 4, scheduled for 10. Dick Ecklund, he of the quick feet. Sugar Ray Leonard, the darting hands. Angelo Dundee watching his fighter.
He was looking to put that right hand across. Now he tries the left, and neither one of them works.
Ecklund is a good defensive fighter. Good counter punch by Sugar Ray Leonard. A minute to go in the round. Last round. Now Leonard is trying to end it.
Looks like he's trying to hurt him with every punch now. He's not feeling him out.
A little over anxious. Trying to bring the guard down. Half a minute to go in the round. There's the bell. Well, Larry, I suppose you have it a shutout.
So far, I've given every round to Leonard.
I have the first round even. I gave the rest to Leonard, all by a score of 10-9. Leonard going after his 13th professional victory. There you see his record. There you see Angelo Dundee talking to him.
Try. Another jab. Another jab. Boom.
We both, Larry Merchant and I both gave the round to Sugar Ray Leonard, 10-9. Larry has it 40-36. And I'm not going to try to figure out mine. I've got Leonard ahead by 3 points. Which would make it 40-37.
Angelo said there at the end, you got to make him look like he's standing still.
Here comes round 5, halfway point in the fight. And again, that relentless jab by Leonard. Leonard has not been able to connect solidly with the right hand, however, to any great extent. which is why Ecklund is still in there.
But he has never been knocked down. I don't know how good his opposition has been, but you can see why he hasn't been knocked down.
True.
This is a well-schooled young fighter. He started to box as an amateur, Don, when he was 12 years old.
My gosh. Well, he's had 200 amateur fights, and I think he won 194 of them. He's blocking a lot of those jabs. Two minutes left in the round.
I asked Ecklund why, with all those amateur fights, he didn't try to get to the Olympics. And he said, well, before this last crop of Olympians, Olympic medals didn't mean a whole lot except the heavyweights. And of course, Howard Davis and Sugar Ray Leonard have helped trigger a lot of interest in the lighter divisions.
Right. Ecklund was twice Golden Gloves champion of New England. For the most part, it's a left-handed duel. It's a classic example of the manly art of self-defense. Less than a minute to go in the round.
I think this, Don, Angelo Dundee is whistling in the dark a little when he suggests that Ray Leonard could grow up to be a middleweight.
I think you're right, although he's tall enough.
That right hand landed, but not really flush, high on the cheekbone.
Ecklund would settle for that. A little mugging in there, half a minute to go.
Shall we dance?
How about this? Crowd likes it.
You know what it's called? Macho, macho, macho man.
Oh, he almost got him that time. This is one of the most interesting rounds of the fight.
Don, I gave that round to Ecklund.
Oh, come on. I gave it to
indeed.
Leonard. Why? Because of the dance?
I like
He outdanced him.
I thought he outdanced him, and since not a whole lot else happened, I've got to give him credit for that.
Well, that kind of evens it up on your card. There's a split screen. You identify them yourselves.
Ecklund hasn't really shown much respect for Leonard. He's following his battle plan to this point of trying to frustrate Leonard. We'll see if Leonard can be frustrated, if he does try too hard to get a knockout now.
All right, coming up to round 6, we've gone halfway. If it goes the limit, 10 rounds. I'm Don Dunphy with Larry Merchant in the Heinz Auditorium in Boston. Olympic champion Sugar Ray Leonard, undefeated as a pro with 12 wins. Dick Ecklund of Lowell, Mass, who has either won 14 out of 15 or 14 out of 16, depending on who you listen to. And Ecklund suddenly opens up. He went southpaw. That was the best rally of the fight by Ecklund. Now let's see if Sugar Ray loses his cool. Leonard is trying to set him up for that looping right hand. Ecklund is fighting with more confidence. 2 minutes left in the round.
You know, Leonard is getting around $35,000 for this fight.
Is that all?
And Ecklund is getting around $4,500, which is $3,800 more than he's ever gotten before.
Maybe that's why he smiles. Leonard is deadly serious now for the first time in the fight. Ecklund keeps him at bay with that left hand. Ecklund is very fast, especially going back.
I don't know if it's a winning battle plan, but it's the plan he started out with and he's kept to. And he is frustrating Leonard a little bit now.
Yes. Reminds me of Joey Maxim against Sugar Ray Robinson, that famous hot night at Yankee Stadium. Maxim never changed his plan, and he finally won. That made Ecklund smile again. Ecklund also knows how to tie a man up. Half a minute to go in the round.
Leonard has done an awful lot of missing in this round.
Yes, he has. Little head work by Ecklund. Ecklund is down. 4, 5, 6. He's been down for the first time in his career. He took the mandatory 8 count, and there's the bell.
That looked like a right followed by a left.
I think he made Leonard mad.
It shows the kind.
It took him 30 seconds to get the stool in the ring. Now that's great. Here it is, the replay. Left hand to the body, I believe.
There's the right and the left. It shows you what a gold medal quality athlete is. He was losing that round, I think, up
Yes, he
until the
was.
last 15 seconds. And he determined that I'm going to show him who's boss, and was able to do it against a very clever kid.
Yeah, it's a kid who knows how to defend himself. Sugar Ray's family there.
Round 7.
Well, Ecklund is up dancing, as you can see. None the worse for wear after being down for the first time in his career. Now Leonard is really trying to knock him out.
That was a good right hand to the body by Leonard.
I saw that. Leonard is complaining about being gripped behind the neck, but there's no unpleasantness there. Look at that left hand by Ecklund around the neck. And he's warned again by Tommy Ross and the referee. Leonard is starting to punch out his man. He's got him in trouble.
Don't hit, get off his neck.
You hear the referee talking to them. 2 minutes left in the round.
From the look on his face, of Ecklund's face, it's almost like he enjoys this. He's not having to box as much anymore. He's in a fight now.
I hope his mother enjoys it. She's his manager. Little by little, Leonard is starting to cut him down, setting him up for the knockout. Look at those jabs get in there. Made Ecklund shake his head. He didn't smile that time. Hey, a triple clinch. They were all in there. 1 minute left in the round. Ecklund boxing well, managing to stay alive. and making Leonard miss again and again.
Right.
You're supposed to meet all kinds of fighters on the way up, and this seems to be an awfully good experience for Leonard. He has shown the patience. He has his man measured now.
He's got him in trouble.
Right, you're holding, Ecklund. Let go.
That was the referee telling Ecklund he was holding. Oh.
Good right hand.
Made him smile. They didn't hear the bell. Now they heard it.
There's Ecklund's mother is now making her way to the corner, and there's his wife looking worried, and Ecklund's mother is coming to the corner, and she is suggesting to some of the corner people to stop the fight if he gets in any more trouble.
She's crying, by the way. I think that's Alice Ward, is the mother of Ecklund. I think she's been crying.
She just said, I don't want to blow his career in this fight, but nobody seems to be listening to her.
Larry is going over to try to get Mrs. Ward, Ecklund's mother, to the microphone. Here's the 8th round. Just as they do, Ecklund has gone southpaw again. He did pretty well at that in 1 round. Could you get her, Larry?
No, I couldn't, but she's got tears welling up in her eyes.
Kissed him on the head. Ecklund's still fighting. He's game.
I think this is a case of where his manager is acting more like a mother than a manager. I think Ecklund is outclassed, but he's in the fight.
That's right.
He's not dazed. He's clear-eyed. He's in the fight.
And he was only down once briefly. Not badly hurt. Outclassed maybe, but not hurt. And you never can tell. It's only the 8th round, scheduled for 10. Pretty good hook by Leonard. Ecklund deserves a lot of credit, Larry. He stayed in there.
I think actually that Leonard, in that flurry in the corner, Leonard was throwing so many punches that no one of them had great shock impact, and he was getting tattooed pretty good, but he wasn't really being hurt.
I think they looked better than they were. Ecklund unloaded one. There was the bolo. Leonard saved it until the 8th round.
Good right hand.
Leonard was holding and hitting, but the referee didn't seem to notice it. Ecklund gamely fights back. He put in a good one himself. Ecklund is cut over the left eye. Nobody's done anything about it yet. There's a cut over Ecklund's left eye. Johnny Dunn, the trainer, is going to work on the cut. First he scrubs it off. A little medication applied. There is the mother of Dick Ecklund. Larry Merchant has gone over near her. Larry coming into view with a microphone.
Mrs. Ward, what are your thoughts up to now?
Round 9.
Dickie's still going.
You looked a little shaky a round and a half ago.
Well, like I said, I'm his manager and his mother. But really a mother. And I think your mother would be the same way I am.
He loves you, Rose.
To me, he's still my little baby.
Thank you.
Oops.
Round 9. Dick Ecklund. Still trying. Outclassed, but trying. That's a darting, powerful jab that Leonard has. Leonard is getting closer to Ecklund now, and that bodes the Lowell citizen no good. Left in round 9.
Ball holding.
That was the referee you heard.
In real life, this is what happens to the Rockies of the world. They can be game and tough, but against a fighter with this class, this skill, just not enough.
You can hear those punches. He hurt him again. Ecklund was hurt, but he's still in there and smiling.
Got a cut over his right eye now, Ecklund.
Hey,
Hurt
wobbly.
with the right hand.
He was on his way down, and things are being thrown in the ring. The mandatory 8 count as Ecklund is down for the second time in the fight.
Where's the ring mic?
Ecklund cut over the right eye now. Leonard just warming up on him. Some people are yelling, "Stop it." Ecklund is wobbling. It's all right with me if they stop it, and I think they should. There's no way Ecklund can win this fight. He's trying, though, with everything he's got. Now Leonard is down. Let's see if that's a knockdown. And Ecklund just walked over it. They're counting not a knockdown. This is unbelievable. Is the round over? Nobody seems to know what's happening. Trying to get Tommy Ross and the referee. Tommy! Tommy! Hey, Tommy!
Tommy, for Christ's sake.
We're trying to get Tommy Rawson over here.
Is that a knockdown?
The referee.
It was not a knockdown.
Please, take your seats, please.
Okay.
That was not a knockdown, Tommy says.
Before the beginning of the 10th and final round.
The referee indicated that he was tripped on his way down.
Here's the 10th and final round. That was not a knockdown. You know, I remember Rocky Marciano knocking out Harry Kid Matthews, Larry, and stepping over him just as Ecklund stepped over Sugar Ray Leonard. That must be a Massachusetts custom. Leonard is way ahead. Ecklund with cuts over both eyes, down twice, still in there fighting in this 10th and final round. Leonard still trying for the knockout.
All right, Frank, step away, step away.
I'll say this for Ecklund, he is still trying.
Frank, get out. Frank, both men step back, both men.
Good rally by Ecklund. Count that time.
That was a right to the rib cage that knocked him down. It lifted him off his feet.
The referee didn't count it a knockdown.
Well, if Ecklund can count that fight in Denmark as a win, we can count that as a knockdown.
Well, I wouldn't want to see him get knocked out now. He went this far. Just wild, 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 and Ecklund is laughing at him. The fight is over. Larry is going up into the ring to get the winner. And I don't think there's any doubt about who the winner is. Sugar Ray Leonard coming up with his 13th victory in 13 starts, but not scoring a knockout. There's Mrs. Alice Ward, Ecklund's mother. Half the Ecklund family is in the ring. The ring is starting to crowd with people. Even the kids are in there. Everybody's in the ring. There's Dick Ecklund. Box office has Women in Love coming up. Glenda Jackson, Alan Bates, and Oliver Reed. A powerful tale of love and hate by D.H. Lawrence.
Hey, come on, man, get down. Okay, don't touch it, man, get down. No, it's okay. That's it. Good, thank you. No pause or nothing, man, get down. Thank you.
That's Johnny Dunn and Angelo Dundee. Johnny Dunn, the trainer of Ecklund, and Angelo Dundee, the manager of Sugar Ray Leonard. Angelo now congratulates Ecklund.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's the decision.
The decision is unanimous. Sugar Ray Leonard. Ladies and gentlemen, let me also announce that there will be
Okay, Dick, what was your thoughts about the fight?
The best, that's all there is to it.
What did you think of him, Sugar Ray?
Well, Dick put up a good fight just like I anticipated. You know, people always say that if you don't see a fight on TV, if you don't get that television exposure, he's no good. But Dick Ecklund is a great fighter, and I wish him the best.
Was he tougher than you expected?
Well, I always anticipate a tough fight. I don't care who I fight. You know, people have to realize this guy is coming in here, you know, and he wants to win just as much as I do.
You hit him with some awful good shots late in the fight, and yet he came out of it. Were you surprised?
No, that's the showmanship of a good, determined fighter.
What about him? Was he just too fast for you, too tough, what?
Just couldn't do it, he's the best.
Thank you. What are your plans now, Angelo? What are your plans now for Sugar Ray Leonard?
Well, I told you this was an escalation, so I was kind of right, huh? Hey, Ray, come here, Ray. I just told him this was an escalation up and fighting Dickie Ecklund. They didn't know Dickie Ecklund, but we did. And we didn't take a chip, Dickie. We knew you were a good fighter.
How does this stand as a part of the education of a potential champion?
Dynamite. When you fight good young fighters, that's where your fighter gets better. Dickie Ecklund's a good young fighter.
When will Sugar Ray Leonard fight again?
He's taking a month off in August. We're going to fight in September.
And
September the 9th.
Okay, thank you very much, Angelo. Thank you, boys. And now back to Don Dunphy at ringside.
Okay, Larry, we had an exciting fight. Not an awfully close fight between Sugar Ray Leonard, winning number 13 against no defeats, and the local favorite from Lowell, Mass, Dick Ecklund, who survived 3 knockdowns and managed to end the fight on his feet, believe it or not. So this is Don Dunphy for Larry Merchant for Home Box Office saying good night from the Heinz Auditorium in Boston.